Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new series on my channel. Now, I know a lot of you are probably thinking, what new series is going to be? He mainly plays FIFA, that's all we've seen. Well, I've decided to do a new series where I list every game that I own that I haven't played much on my Steam account, and I put them onto a wheel spin. I then spin that wheel and then I'll play that game. Now, it'll be one episode per game. It's basically a tester, a games testing, because back in the day I used to go on like a website and buy mystery keys as fun to see if I could get anything good. So I've got loads and loads of games of random small games, big games, from like Doom 3 down to a game called We Suck at Parking. Now, what I do is I'll spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on, I will play that game. I will stream the games, so you will see chat on the far left, and sometimes talking. I'll be talking to a chat, and then at the end of each time, I've finished, like, when I feel like I've had enough of that game, because obviously some games are going to be quite boring. If I'm enjoying it, the episodes might be a bit longer. If they're quite short, then it was either a very short game or I didn't enjoy it that much. I will then, at the end of it, I will rate it, I will give it a review, and then that will be an episode, and the episode will be called The Unpredictable Playthrough. So, before we start the first game, I would like to ask those of you that have any game suggestions, small games, fairly big games, any three, like mainly free games. I don't want to be spend. I don't want to spend that much on games. But any game, I don't mind if they are priced, but preferably free games. Let me know. Put them in the comments or join my Discord and put them in the game suggestions. I will add it to the wheel, and eventually we will try and get through as much. We've got 230 games, so this series isn't going to be like, like a FIFA where you do one a season. It's going to be a series where I just do a video willy-nilly whenever I can. Some episodes might have 2 games, some episodes might only have 1. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video and we'll catch you in the first game. There we go, and that is going to be our first game that we play, is going to be Cloud Climber. So, let's go and review it. Alright, there we go, we have launched Cloud Climber, guys. Now, I don't know how long the game's going to be, I don't know what the game's about. All I do know is it's the maker to Choo Choo Charles. So, I've seen a few videos on TikTok and YouTube about Choo Choo Charles, so that's meant to be a good game. Maybe we might add that to the wheel. But yeah, without further ado, let's hit play. Let's jump into the first bit of Cloud Climber. Don't know what to expect here.
Another day has arrived.
Yes, it has. Another day has arrived.
Best get my water before going to work.
Some water. I've just drunk some water. Okay, I mean, chest key. I don't know what this, okay, right. First things first. I get it's probably his first game. But how is a bucket of water in a wooden crate? Like, surely it's going to leak. He must have some good silicone in the bottom of that. Alright, I've got a bucket of water. That door's locked. This one isn't.
Construction on the last tower stopped weeks ago. I can only assume that the builders have met their fate by now. I believe it's safe enough for me to go and continue building higher yet from where they left off. I'll need to travel across the other 2 towers to get there, but I'm sure I can find a way.
Okay, so I'm building towers, I guess, in the middle of the sky, and I take it from what he's saying that other people that have worked on there are dead because they met their fate. Right, I've got a bucket of water. That door's locked. I can only go up. I can't go down. Oh, it's another note. We found another note. Bernie the Great and the Terrible Diary, page 69. He had to go with 69, didn't he? For months we've been building faster than ever, yet it seems as if every time we complete a new level, the clouds raise higher and higher. I could have sworn we were close to them decades ago. But we're still not done yet. I can only hope that we're getting close. Signed, Bernie the Great and Terrible. So, Bernie, what have you got in store for us? Visually, it's a decent game. It looks good. It's like a Borderland-esque vibe. Alright, we've got another note here. Joey's diary, page 420. I've been building all day long and Bernie the Great and Terrible has been sitting on his butt, acting as foreman. In other words, he doesn't do any work and drinks all our water. I've started locking my water chest just in case he really does think he's above us all. Okay, so Bernie seems to be stealing everyone's water. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going up a tower. That's locked. Oh, we've got a saw. Can't pick it up. We've got a key though. Bridge door key added to inventory. So I take it that's the key for the door I was just at. There's nothing else up here. Oh, look, smiley face. Right, we've got another note. Edna Diary, page 36. I can't believe today is the 100th anniversary of our tower. I know ours have been building much longer, and I know I wish our grandparents had taken this whole thing more seriously. 100 years ago, they decided things were getting dangerous, but they didn't. But why didn't they see the problem 200 years ago? Or even longer. I'm still glad they started building, but I just wish he'd seen this coming. Seen what coming? What's wrong?
It's been quite some time since I was on the 2nd tower. I haven't crossed this bridge since the builders became greedy and took the supplies that were meant to come to our tower. Just like all the other towers, its inhabitants quickly grew desperate and aggressive. Now it stands empty.
So from what I'm gathered so far, each tower was being built by certain people. Supplies weren't shared, or they were meant to be shared. But there was no one to like manage them. Okay. Kyle's diary, page 45. I guess I knew this day would come, but I didn't expect it to come this soon. Yesterday we started extreme rationing of our water. A few days back we stopped getting supplies from the ground crew on our lift. We can only assume that they had stolen the supplies for themselves, ran out of water and food sources, or simply died. If we don't get into the clouds soon, we might need to see if we can get some from one of the neighbouring towers. So are we literally just building to the clouds to try and get water? Is that literally the whole point of this? Oh, I can't get in that chest. There's nothing on the shelves. Ah, another note. Here we go. Bertha, diary page 9825. Dear diary, wouldn't it be ironic if it rained? Now after decades of building, now would be the perfect time since we just started rationing our supplies more. But I have a good feeling about things. I know I've never seen rain myself, but Grandmother always told me how wonderful it felt. It would be so surreal to be on the ground and see water for miles instead of desert and wasteland. I'm sure it will rain someday. We just need to survive until then. So, maybe down below. Apologies. So maybe down below, there's no water at all. And they thought maybe building up.
They installed a rope cart on this level to get to the third tower. I should be able to use it to get across.
Maybe, what was I going to say? They thought building to the clouds was the best way to get water. Kyle diary, page 46. I tried to be reasonable. I tried to talk with them, but those greedy little scumbags on Tower 1 didn't want to share their supplies with us. I'm not going to die miles above the ground, drying up like a raisin while other people watch. I'm going over there tonight to take everything I need so I can last long enough to watch everyone else die. Oh, okay. Kyle's starting to, things are starting to get heated between Kyle. Right, so that's over here now. What's up here? Probably another note or something, isn't there? No. Good view, though. Do 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 do.
I could almost call this place beautiful if these dust storms weren't so suffocating.
It's a very calming game. I can say that.
I hope I find what I'm looking for at the fourth tower.
What are you looking for at the fourth tower? Right, there's a couple notes here. Hadang Diary, page 1. I couldn't be more frustrated right now. We're running out of water, running out of building supplies, and Carl just won't get along with me. At least 5 times a day he pretends he's going to push me off the tower. Fuck, stop yawning. I swear, if I do fall someday, it'll be his fault. And there's another note down here. Joey's diary. Yesterday, Hadang fell off the tower. I don't know how it happened, but it was a shame, especially since he had the key to most of our water chests. We'll need to break the locked ones open soon, since we've almost emptied out the other chests. Okay. I don't know. I still have no clue what I'm doing. Another diary from Carl. Didn't he jump? Who was it? No, that's Hargan. I just can't get over it. Hardan gives the absolute best reactions when I mess with him. For the past week, I've been pretending to get mad and shove my arms at him as if to push him off the tower. I don't think this will ever get old, and I can tell Hardag loves it. Yeah, well, Hardag's dead, unfortunately, Carl, and from what it sounds like, you're the one that pushed him off. Alright, I take it we have to go over to this tower.
Looks like I'll need to fix this bridge.
No, I need wood. I'm actually having to do something now. Let's go! Yes, I fixed the bridge, guys.
It's hard to believe that I'm the last one here. I never thought it would end like this. Makes you wonder what the whole point was in the first place.
I'm still thinking that now. A note of ambition. Out of everyone on this earth, our founders were the only ones who took the water crisis seriously. We were the ones who started building. We were mocked and we were told we were insane. We were the ones who everyone looked to when the lakes and rivers dried up. Our blueprints were the ones that were stolen as people became desperate. Out of everyone on this earth, we are the ones who deserve to survive. The clouds are brimming with liquid life, but are still too evasive. But are still so evasive. We've been building for a long time, but we are not done yet. We have further to go. We will climb to the clouds. Son of Zilka. Sui Diary. This evening, Kevin made a really cheesy speech about how we alone will prevail and how we are the only descendants of the great ones who deserve life. It was honest, the cringiest speech I've ever heard, and that's really saying a lot considering the other stuff he's been saying lately. He also keeps referring to himself in the third person and only responds to us if we call him Son of Zilcha. Okay. Can't go in there. I'll take it, I'll go up here. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, here we go, we got wood. I was going to say, imagine I have to go all the way back.
This place really is beautiful, even with the dust storms. It's peaceful in a way. I've been working on that tower my whole life and never once stopped to appreciate what we'd spent our lives building. We only looked up to the clouds, hoping we'd someday reach them, so we could prolong our lives. But now that everyone's gone, I know any attempt I might make at accomplishing that would be futile. Rather than spending the rest of my life building a tower, maybe it's time I took a break. It's been a long time, but I think I'm finally done.
It's going to start raining now, ain't it? Mate, call me a psychic, mate. Well, it was a very short game, but we've played it. We've played the game. Well, yeah, I guess now it's time to review it. I mean, in terms of it being my cup of tea, I'll give it a 4 out of 10 cups of teas. Because it was a nice, calm game. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like the music and like the atmosphere was calm. It's like being in the car with your dad. Like certain people know, like the way they drive just makes you want to fall asleep, and that's not a bad thing. Like the game was chill. I just didn't know what I was doing. I was going around reading notes, got to a tower, and then it started raining. Yeah. I think overall, the game was okay. I mean, the guy did end up making Choo Choo Charles in the end. So maybe he did do well. I think maybe we might give that a try. Choo Choo Charles is 16 quid. But yeah, I mean, he must have done alright if he made Choo Choo Charles. But other than that, there's not really much else to say about that game. I just climbed a tower. I mean, I guess that's it for episode 1 of the Unpredictable Playthrough. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next episode. Peace.